Hey guys, and welcome to some F1 2013. Here I am at the Yawning Yeongam circuit in Korea, and I am driving a Sebastian Vettel because it looks like Sebastian has managed to win the last ever Korean Grand Prix, which is sad. But who am I kidding? Nobody liked Korea. It was a very boring circuit, and it was possibly one of the worst circuits on the schedule apart from Abu Dhabi and Singapore. Oh, it was just terrible. Here we go. I'm drafting Hamilton and Alonso down this back stretch. I'm braking into turn 3, 2, it depends who you are. But here we go, I'm accelerating and I've managed to be on the lead. What a surprise, I'm Sebastian Vettel. Of course you'd expect me to be in the lead, that's all he's done this year. You know, we haven't actually seen a different F1 winner from Sebastian since August, I believe, the Belgian Grand Prix on the 23rd, 4th, 5th August, roughly. That's the last time we didn't see anyone other than Sebastian in victory, win. And it was just a very boring season. They've got a couple of new rule changes for this season. New height regulation thingies for the noses and new engines completely, so that might allow Caterham or Marussia to snaffle the first ever point, which may be very exciting if it happens, which with Caterham having Ericsson and Kobayashi, I expect them to maybe get a point at some point this season, because that I feel that's a very strong lineup. Marussia, they'll just be the same as last year. They've got Bianchi and Chilton, haven't they? I believe Caterham will be ahead of Marussia, and Marussia will be the only team without a point at the end of the season. But here we go, finish lap 1 at Korea, and I hate Korea. It's a very boring track. There's nothing interesting on the track. It's all very repetitive, and I forget which corners come where. I really do, because there's nothing interesting here at all. There's nothing interesting. You have that first hairpin, then you have this monstrously long, inappropriately long straight breaking into this hairpin. Then after this hairpin you have another long straight. We're still accelerating in a straight line. Oh god, this is dull and tedious and boring, and I have a car up my backside. That's Hamilton. But here we go, we have another hairpin, then now a short one to another hairpin, now a short straight to, guess what, another hairpin. It really is tediously dull, but I have a car looking at my outside. That is Hamilton. But I've fended them off because you can't overtake here. A flat out right followed by a flat out left. Boring, nothing interesting. Slight braking. This is a rather interesting corner. You've got to get that right. Guess what? Another hairpin. Oh god, Herman Tilke, what the hell have you done? This is one of the most boring tracks you've ever done. My god, but then again, you do a lot of tracks. You do a lot of cookie cutter tracks. I mean, look at Abu Dhabi. It's like this. It's a lot of sharp corners. It's very technical, which is all nice and good, but there's nowhere to overtake because you can't get any speed up anywhere. You can't overtake. But here we go, accelerating. I have no idea what this corner is for, this right-hander. This is just not needed, and I'm on the grass there. That's went wrong. But here we are on the third lap. I'm in the lead by half a second over Hamilton. I have Alonso a further 3/10 behind. Oh, I'm glad that this is off the circuit. It's a very tedious, boring, dull, tedious, dull, boring circuit. I haven't got my point across yet, but here we go. Hamilton's looking up the outside, but I'll defend him. Oh god, Alonso's looking as well. Oh dear, I managed to brake a tad early. Oh dear, I've went wide. That's the only way you can overtake on these Herman Tilke circuits, if someone makes a mistake, because it really is like a parade. But as part of the, oh, someone's dropped out. It's 1 of 21 now. There should be 22 cars, because 11 twos are 22, surprisingly. But an interesting, I guess, side effect from the new regulation this year is noses that look like sex toys. I mean, the Toro Rosso, the Caterham, all of them basically. We've got a vacuum cleaner. The Ferrari, it looks like a vacuum cleaner, and we've got the double-pronged Lotus, and it's just not very nice. Do you think that if there's a tie and they've got two cars coming up to the line, the length of their nose will determine who's won? Or is it the front wheels? I don't know. That's very interesting. So there could actually be a benefit on having a longer nose upon your car. But here we go. I've driven terribly this last lap as we come through the second last corner. This is the second last corner, accelerating with cars coming out. Go a little bit wide to see if we can create an interesting finish. No, Hamilton's just not taking the bait. But there we go. I've won in Korea. Surprise, surprise, all very dull. Thank you for watching, and goodbye!